Mark and Lisa were excited. They just bought a big old house. It was perfect for them. The house had a big yard and a porch swing. "This is our dream home," Lisa said, smiling at Mark. Mark smiled back. He couldn't wait to move in. The moving truck arrived. Mark and Lisa started unpacking boxes. They worked hard all day. Finally, the furniture was in place. They were ready for a good night's sleep in their new bedroom. "This house has so much character," Lisa said. She ran her hand along the wall, covered in faded floral wallpaper. Mark nodded in agreement, too tired to speak. The house was old, that was for sure, but it felt comforting. Little did they know, this old house held a dark secret. A secret that would turn their excitement into pure terror. The next morning, Mark found a letter. It was from the previous owner. "That's strange," he said. "I thought the lawyer took all their things." Lisa walked over. "What does it say?" she asked, peering over his shoulder. Mark unfolded the letter and began to read, his eyebrows furrowed. The letter was short, almost panicked. It spoke of a strange rule the new owners must follow. "Don't leave the walls bare," Mark read aloud, his voice shaking slightly. Lisa laughed. "What a weird thing to say," she said. Mark felt a shiver run down his spine. He didn't like it one bit, but he tried to shake off the uneasy feeling. "They probably just like their wallpaper," he said. They both laughed and forgot about the letter. But the house had a way of reminding you. A few days later, Lisa was hanging pictures. She took down an old painting in the hallway. It left a large bare spot on the wall. Suddenly, there was a loud crash. Lisa jumped and screamed. Mark came running into the hallway. "What happened?" he asked, his eyes wide with concern. Lisa pointed at the wall. A framed photo of their wedding lay shattered on the floor. "It just fell," she whispered, her voice trembling. Mark examined the wall. He couldn't see any loose nails or cracks. He picked up the broken frame. "That's odd," he muttered. Lisa picked up the pieces of the broken photo. She felt a cold shiver, like a ghostly finger, tracing its way down her back. As they cleaned up the broken glass, they both felt it. A faint sound like whispering coming from the bare wall. Mark pressed his ear against the wall. The whispering grew louder. It sounded like voices, but he couldn't make out the words. He knocked on the wall. The whispering stopped. That night, Lisa couldn't sleep. She lay in bed, listening to the silence of their new home. An idea crept into her mind. She quietly got out of bed and went to the hallway. She pulled a painting off the wall, leaving a large section bare. The whispers started immediately, louder this time, angrier. Then a scratching sound joined the whispers. It was like claws dragging across the other side of the wall. Lisa's blood ran cold. Mark woke up to Lisa's screams. He rushed into the hallway. "Lisa, what is it?" Lisa pointed at the wall, her eyes wide with terror. Mark took a step closer. The wallpaper began to bubble and pulsate. A long, jagged tear split the paper. Mark could see something moving behind it. It was fleshy and pale, like the inside of a mouth. And then an eye opened. It stared directly at Mark, filled with an ancient hunger. Mark and Lisa were never seen again. The house was sold again. A new family moved in last week. They hung pictures on every wall, covering every inch. They didn't want to see what was behind them.